The rollout of the fifth generation mobile network or 5G has run into problems in the United States. The American aviation industry has warned that 5G towers set up near American airports could risk the safety of millions of flyers. Reportedly, over 20 flights operated by Boeing 777 jets to the US were cancelled. In addition to Emirates, Air India and the Japanese carriers, British Airways also cancelled some flights and shifted to Airbus SE's A380 and A350 jets as well as Boeing 787s. Is 5G a threat to airline safety? Let's find out more from Pradeep S. Mehta, the expert in the business.
5G rollout in the US is a problem for airlines for the simple reason that the US has rolled out 5G services which operate in the 3.7 to 3.98 gigahertz range on the spectrum known as C-band. When deployed close to the airports within a 2-mile radius, the C-band has the potential to interfere with the proper working of crucial instruments of aircraft which operate in the 4.2 to 4.4 gigahertz range. Any interference in such instruments could compromise the safe landing of aircraft, especially during poor weather conditions. Flights unsafe. Is the report true? Yes, of course it is true. The issue of allocating 5G C-band has been an ongoing debate for some time. The US Federal Aviation Administration has been working with mobile phone companies like AT&T and Verizon to ensure that 5G spectrum in the 3.7 to 3.98 gigahertz range and aviation safety can peacefully coexist. Altimeters measure how far above the ground on an airplane is traveling and are also used to facilitate automated aircraft landings in bad weather. While the FAA, the Federal Aviation Authority of US, has cleared an estimated 45% of the US commercial airplane fleets to perform low visibility landings at many airports where 5G 3.7 to 3.98 gigahertz will be deployed. The list did not include many large airports. Mobile network companies have argued that C-band 5G has been deployed in about 40 other countries without risk of aviation interference. However, it is to be noted that most countries have set lower 5G frequencies than the US. For instance, the European Union in 2019 set standards of 3.4 to 3.8 gigahertz and South Korea of 3.42 to 3.7 gigahertz. Accordingly, the European Union Aviation Safety Agency has claimed that the issue of aviation interference was specific to the US airspace and no risks were identified in Europe. However, the interference risks in the US have led to flights being rescheduled and or cancelled from different parts of the world. For instance, many flights from India have also been curtailed in the past few days. To overcome this situation in the short term, mobile network companies have agreed to temporarily defer turning on few wireless towers near key airports to avoid disruption of flights. The Federation of Indian Pilots, with a strength of 6,000 pilots, has expressed aviation safety concerns over possible interference of 5G wireless signals with aircraft equipment. Consequently, recently Air India has curtailed some of its flights to New York, Chicago and San Francisco which use the Boeing 777 aircraft. These may continue to be curtailed or would have to change the aircraft type to continue operations to select destinations in the US.